Alrighty, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back once again to Dialtown, the phone dating sim. So, I'm just gonna apologize for the past 3 days of not being able to do anything, mostly due to literally having to ferry people around and deal with shenanigans for multiple days in a row, which just prevented me from being able to do anything at all. Like, I was not free at any given day until probably like 8. Kinda sucked, honestly. Anyway, I kinda wish I didn't pick today, or rather, today was the first day I really had free, and I kinda wish I didn't have Dialtown on my list for today, because this one's like a really rough one to immediately jump back into doing streaming with after a couple days off. Just because first, it's a dating sim / visual novel type game, which means it's almost entirely text dialogue that I'm reading. And two, the voice I did last time was hazardous to my health. So, let's just see how that goes, huh? And we're gonna start a new game. Alright, help a man emerge from a dumpster for a final time. Save a dying theater from ruin. And teach an ape man to accept himself. Hello, Cookiemon, how are you doing? Having a good day, I hope? Okay, okay, one of them is clearly Rob. One of them is clearly... what's his name, Rob? I don't remember. He's the man who lives in a dumpster and fucks trash. Yes, skip the intro. Head selection only affects compatibility with dateable characters and doesn't directly indicate gender. Okay, let's go with phone head on this one. Let's go for tax reasons, a lobster. Wait, that's different from last time. Last time it was a fucking bunch of ferrets in a trench coat. Is it randomized what you can get for your other gender? Okay, let's see here. Oof. That's real rough, actually. Well, hopefully it's... Maybe the heat's a good thing and it's actually keeping people out. Or keeping people busy, so they aren't bothering you. Never mind, what is the weather today? Hold on. Hey Google, what's the weather outside? $91. Sick. $85. Yeah, it's hitting 90 here, so it's lovely outside. 91 is high 91 today and sunny, which fuck. I'm just glad I got my air conditioner fixed up in my house. My car is still an unusable oven. Well, it's still usable. That's not quite correct, but it's basically an oven on wheels. Okay, where to go? Where to go? Where to go? You know what? I was gonna go to Uptown Dialtown because I wanted to go to... Mikey! I can skip through this dialogue. What? That is bizarre. happen? Right, I have to go leave the area and then I can go to the theater. That's what it was. Alright. Anyway, Cookie Mon, are you familiar with this game? Like, did you watch me? I don't remember if you were here last week when I did this. Because, it's going to be a ride if you're not familiar. And it's going to be a ride for me because I got to voice these things. Alright. So, just as a point to make a note of here, last time I played this game, the voice I chose for the main character was something along the lines of, I am the voice of this character. Something like that. I don't remember exactly, but whatever it was incredibly rough on my throat, amongst other things. It was very hard to keep up for 4 hours. So I'll be opting to go for a different voice this time, which you will hear momentarily. But first, let's summon an employee. Hey pal, welcome to... Hang on just a jiffy. Green skin, 5, no 6 nipples. Your head made from stitched together flesh or perhaps a skillful combination of burlap and leathers? Can I feel your head?
Please touch my flesh head.
Oh god, that's even worse. Bitch, she was fine. Sick. Hey, look, I know this might be kind of forward, but... you know what, it's Valentine's Day today, right?
No, this is the first I'm hearing of this. Yeah, yes, the first.
Needless dishonesty. Oh, gnarly. That bodes well for me, then. Well, I was just wondering. Would you like to, perhaps, go on a date with me tonight?
Me asking you are out?
Well, duh.
Surprised I am. This eventuality coming I did not see. A common event this is not, awfully.
Here's one reason why I wouldn't want to ask you out.
6 reasons I have. Nipples. Green.
That's the reason why I wouldn't ask you out, not for 6 perks for doing so. Okay, Oliver, calm down. Just tone it back a bit. Tone it down. Tone it down. You get the joke. You get the joke I was going for.
Like my nipples, you do?
Yeah, freaky. Groovy, even. So, how about it? Why would you lie this needlessly?
Yes. Me take now, yes.
Stellar. Now, I'm not dead son this happened in any particular venue, so is there anywhere you wanna?
Fun fair.
Wow, this is... I actually had to, convince Karen to go on a date, and this is just, just cruising through. No problems. Oh, man, you want to go to the fun fair with me? Gnarly. I've been there in forever.
For legal reasons, I have to state this. I'm sure. Less of a purely less of a purely romantic engagement this might be.
Whoop. Oh, shift brings that up? Okay, good to know.
More of it. Me laying eggs at the front fair kind of arrangement and more of it.
I'm starting to turn into a pirate Yoda.
Wait, are you an egg layer?
As far as I know, struggling within my skull and gut, these things seem perfectly round. Natural bumps and my shell imperfections minus.
Dude! Whoa! I can't believe Okay, look, I cut you a deal. I'm kinda working on a movie right now. See, this place ain't doing so groovy right now on account of a few disturbing rumors about the building. But I'm hoping they're producing a film here in Dialtown and then hosting some sort of gnarly premiere, blow the lid off just how gnarly this place truly is. And, and save the business most importantly. Having footage of a genuine egg laying, well, that takes place right here in town, no less. Why? I can see this movie having a truly bodacious premiere.
Who says bodacious?
Lay eggs on camera, you want me?
Yeah, alright, maybe it does sound like a lot. But you'd be doing us a major solid. Plus, those eggs have to be laid anyway, right? And you are looking for someone to pay you in. It's like symbiosis and junk.
So I would point out actually that while in context, this is a actually 100% excellent deal because as a strange freak beast socially parasitic monstrosity who just wanted to get in there to lay eggs. This is perfectly normal. Out of that particular context, this is horribly exploitative and Oliver is kind of a bad person. I'm just pointing that out. This is Oliver's kind of a bad person. It's
whoa, man, you seem kind of vulnerable and needy at the moment. You want me to use solid in exchange for making me lots of money?
I'm just pointing that out in this instance here.
So a star I would be?
The same way your average porn star or local raving lunatic on a camera and an internet viral video would be, yeah. You need someone to take you, and I need a performer. We can kill two condors with one trident.
Interesting turn of phrase. Also, God, there's... Oliver's voice is doing worse for me than my voice. Oi! Oi, bro!
Wouldn't I lose my Lily? Identity my exposed, wouldn't it be?
I can always blur your face in post.
And be mistaken for some other green-skinned resident of Dialtown?
Okay, fair point. Sometimes fame's just the price you gotta pay to be star.
Hark the sounds. In I am.
Fuck yeah! Groove-tacular, truly radical. Alright, so, thing is, I got a little more time left on the clock before my shit officially ends.
Long how, Oliver?
Precisely 4 minutes.
Occupy myself for 4 minutes, how will I?
Well, you could always take a quick look around and see what the cinema has to offer. We're on a tight ship here, and it's all the tighter for being stuck together by the mystery adhesive this place seems to secrete. It's an extraordinary sticky premises, yes.
Could tell I could. Like I'm watching underwater, if it feels like. With this carpet sticky it is. And about as easy to breathe underwater it is too.
Oh my. Do you have gills?
Why not? Sure.
Lie.
Whoa, that's gnarly. I've always wanted to breathe underwater. Just hanging out with the fishes and shit. And our surprise deep sea diver stuck in nearby cages and sharks. And the occasional corpse that you choose the wrong river to play around in, I guess. But hey, company is company, decomposing or not. Okay, let's go get to know the place. I'll meet you inside in 4 minutes.
Daddy, all right on. See you then.
Oh man, I'm taking this crazy slang. Catch you on the tan, dog man.
Pardon?
Wow, that's much faster. That was much faster than last time. I think I got to the date like an hour and a half in. Alright, I'm also gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water because, God, my throat just died from Oliver and it's not gonna get any better. Fuck. Excuse me. Okay. I don't care for this place very much.
Dear narrator, why is that?
Okay, so, like, this place is obviously incredibly haunted.
Nah.
Yes! It is extraordinarily haunted.
Nah, man, what makes you think that?
Look. The walls are bleeding.
For a fact, we don't know that it is blood. Ketchup it could be for all we know.
Do you consider the walls seeping ketchup from its pores honestly any less abnormal?
Fair, okay.
It is bizarre. So let me catch you up. You are the main character here is a six-nippled green goblinoid who needs to lay their eggs inside a dank pit in the fun fair. But in order to get into the fun fair, they need to trick somebody into taking them on a date into the fun fair just so they can lay their eggs. And also, everybody has telephones or printers or typewriters or other things for heads. It's something.
Some kind of gem or nectar it could be too.
None of those are normal substances for a movie theater wall to secrete.
Whatever it is, well, only one way to find out there is.
Oh, please don't. I'm begging you. Don't lick that.
Worry not. Jam it could be.
Wall jam is not good jam.
My mind I have made up.
I mean, it might be. You never know. Are you getting all those porn ads because of your horrible browsing habits, or because your laptop wants you to watch them so it can watch you? Or is that your FBI agent? Or the guy that sends you an email telling you that he took a video of you watching porn and then says, nice choice, by the way. And if you don't send him $3 in Bitcoin, then he's going to send the video to everybody else that you know. Think about it. Think about it for a long period of time. You'll know what the answer is soon enough.
My mind is made up.
Just a little tug, just...
Blood it is okay. But my blood it is not. So very little I care. Relieved I am, in fact.
It's blood, though.
Mine it is not, yeah. So, care why should I if it hasn't been stolen from my body? I should have known, perhaps. The color is wrong anyway.
I trust that a girl 3 miles away wants to meet me more than I trust the government. I just remember seeing those images of like, wow, you live in Anonymous Proxy 2? We should meet. You really don't get this, do you?
I don't get... What I don't get is why shouldn't I just go somewhere else? To shut up, you know?
Fine. Besides, I'm sure there's hardly anything more unsettling than literal blood on the wall. Okay, what the fuck?
Children, 2 of them.
Buy popped corn, it says on the left, and then the right side says, yes, we have movies here.
Children, 2 of them.
Yeah, of course there is. You know, it's a haunted movie theater. Why not? Also, hi, Naylor. How are you doing? They're just staring right at you.
Yes. Do that, kids do.
I don't like their energy. They're evil, Iotaphone. Evil! Do you want to attempt a communication?
Latin I don't speak, nor crayon. Wait, Spanish do kids speak?
These particular ones might just speak the same tongue as you and me.
No way. Whoa.
Say something to him.
Children, I... My tent, how would you like to clean?
Why is this always your go-to?
Shh.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. Just give me a moment. I need to do a quick thing right here because the game has forced this on me. Thank you. It's slightly less damaging on my throat compared to last week. Okay, I want... What the fuck are these? I want... Which one of these do I want? How about this one?
Come play with us.
I'm not sure how that one sounds, actually. Okay, fuck this. Let's skedaddle.
No, hear them out, let us. What game you want to play, dear children?
IDK, a word search maybe.
No, Kendo, sorry. Literate I kind of am. Complete it on your own, feel free, though.
Shh. Okay, we understand thoroughly. Shh. Have a nice day.
Ha! Gaussian blur like that, I had no kids nowadays could.
Can we please just leave this accursed place?
Fine. 4 minutes, I reckon, has passed anyhow.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Whew. Gotta take more drinks.
Hey, pal, you're gone a good 6 minutes. Figured you might, just skedaddled, so to speak.
Oy. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a rough one.
So, how'd you find the place?
Chernobyl, you ever been, perchance?
Whoa, so the 2-headed cinnamon chicken sightings are legit. Rad.
Wait, a two-headed chicken is there? Really, roaming? Just your place of work?
According to 3 sources, one of which is you, yes. I can never seem to spot the damn thing with how quickly it scurries around. But man, it sure does a groovy job cleaning the floors discordant forecourt after hours. Guess that'd also explain what's been half-eating our mice.
Mice you guys have too. That's the worst part in this whole deal.
Yes. Yeah, in fairness, I didn't expect the voice to be this rough.
Well, no whole ones anymore, thanks to chicken, evidently. Anyway, I was wondering if you want to get going? Well, I figure it, the sooner we get this footage done, the more time we'll have to enjoy ourselves.
After the lane, you want to spend time with me?
Of course, man. I love fun fairs, dude.
With our fun fair's high mortality rate even?
Hey, where else could you get launched with a spinning crab arm at half the speed required to break the sound barrier? I reckon those Viking chaps had it right, giving you an awesome laughter life if you die in a particularly gnarly way. But for accents, it has to be an alternate way to get to Fonhala. Anyway, let's just get going. We can continue chatting on the way there. You know, I'm aware of the fun fair's 2-for-1 subway ticket thing going on today, but I sincerely doubt you're allowed to just piggyback onto my subway ticket. Unlike the fun fair, this concrete jungle holds no love in its pores. Just damp, which I doubt can even be considered much of an emotion at all.
Please, as if there's any point paying for a ticket. In a uniform, have you ever seen a human down here?
No, I mean, I bought my ticket from a machine, granted.
A truly lawless subterranean frontier this is.
On a side note, thanks for agreeing to do this again. You know you're benefiting from this too. Believe me, you're doing us a major solid.
Us? Us? Who is this?
Oh, sorry, I meant Mr. Dickens.
Dickens, mister.
Oh, Mr. Dickens is my boss. Yeah, he owns the cinema I work at and always has. He's a top-notch guy, a real class act. Old British chap, full of vitality. He built the very cinema I work at back in the 1960s as a young entrepreneur.
Close to him, are you?
I sure as heck am, Daddy-o. I was only a star-eyed lad, a mere manling when I got my job at the cinema. Taught me everything I know about being a man.
Understand? I don't.
Right. You haven't met Mr. Dickens. He has impeccable style, you know. Wears his old suits, uses old British words, terms, always keeps level head.
Learn from him everything you said, Rut, right?
Right.
But you don't act like a pirate, nor constantly mention fish and chips.
Well, no, you see, Mr. Dickens' last piece of advice for me was, there's nothing better for a man to do than be an individual, tally-ho.
And in the tally-ho did you, or actually say it like that he did?
I honestly can't remember. Anyway, I had to find my own path, wear my own clothes, use my own outdated and frankly underrated slang, Daddy-o. When we get back, I'll definitely introduce the two of you to each other. In a way, you kind of remind me of him, with the whole doing your own thing regardless of others laughing or being repulsed by you thing you got going on.
Laugh at me, people do.
No, not what I meant was...
Shitting you I am. People think I'm repulsive, I know. Amazed that you don't, I am, frankly.
Really? Why on earth would I?
The usual reasons. Prime rib I am not exactly. Green skin. Too many nipples of you. Stitched together fleshy phone head I have.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that, actually.
Nowhere near Kennedy on the date of... No, I was not. Only so far. My nipples can shoot,
That's an absolutely riveting diversion, but no, what I meant was... Your phone head. Did you construct it yourself?
A personal question, that is.
I know. I should know better to ask, but... Never seen one so different before.
A custom it is, I guess you could say.
Huh. I don't know if you built it yourself per se, but how far back was the bell mechanism placed relative to the I don't know if you built it yourself per se, but how far back was the bell mechanism placed relative to the vestigial cord adapter?
That's quite a specific question, that is. Any of those fancy schmancy words, bold of it is of you to assume I understand.
Sorry, I guess I'm just technically minded. I always enjoy dismantling stuff and putting it back together.
Okay, so again, in the context of the world, that's just like, okay, yeah, he just takes apart the phone head, puts it back together. That's like, but actually, no. In the context of normalcy, it's like, you know, you do that with like a regular telephone, it's just putting it back together or whatever. In the context of this, that could potentially mean like serial killing somebody and pulling apart their head. I'm just saying.
Rare for an artist, I suppose, which is why Mr. Dickens gets so much use out of me. I know how to load reels into our machines and want to be on them. Hell, I'm the only one Big Bertha lets perform maintenance on her. She's our movie projector, and boy, is she temperamental.
Movie projector heads.
So, keeps you busy, Dickens does.
Well, yeah. That's how it's gotta be when you work with the public, I suppose. Of course, you do tend to get customers that... Sorry, I shouldn't badmouth customers, especially given how dire things have been lately, financially speaking.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But, like, for the phone shop, I think it's... The phone shop seems like it's probably closer to a pharmacy where you can like get little bits and pieces and replace them, or like get a new shell, which is, I guess, maybe like tattoos or a hair dye or something. But pulling apart like someone's phone head is like, that's a whole other deal.
Nonsense. Spill the beans, spill them. Gossip I crave.
Oh, alright. Guess not like he ever buys anything from us anyway. There's one little shit stain. His name is Billy.
Billy Little.
You know that brat?
On the police he ratted on me. For child labor laws got me done in.
Oh man, that's not cool. I'm sure the judicial system's incredibly biased towards green people.
In the courtroom I sprayed.
It's a god-awful state of affairs. Yeah, this kid, this Fink, he's just... You have a rule at the cinema. It's one of my bosses, obviously. Customers always exempt from violence. That rule complicates dealing with that yard-high snot-nosed brat.
There's not no reason, little Billy. Watch the world burn, he simply wishes.
Thank you. Finally, someone else who sees it. I swear, that rugrat gets his kicks from inconveniencing me just because he knows I can only politely ask him to leave. Because if I put my hands around him, no more job. Fucking sucks. The wee fucker bringing a megaphone, skateboard around, running amok, hitting other customers in the ankles with his board. Yet, I can only use words when dealing with the situation because he's a child. He's not a child, he's some kind of fun-sized demon.
An adult it sucks being. Having other used settle disputes by proxy and having to use other children. Because if I dropped into a child, oh boy.
Screw kids getting too soft, half of them are armed. I'm afraid of the idea of having these shitheads everywhere when I get old and end up defenseless like a tortoise stuck on its back.
I mean, yes. Although, in this context, Gingy is merely a lovable menace who's merely parasitizing on helpless people.
To that point when I get shoot me in the stomach.
Why just pluralize the word stomach?
I did pluralize the word stomachs.
No reason?
Sick. Oh, hold on. I think we're near the outskirts of town. You ready to get off?
Well, either here or there. Laying my eggs I am. Option given. There I would rather.
Yeah, plus I kinda want a sole ownership of the footage till the movie is finished. After all, I'm hardly gonna get many butts on seats. Some hipsters, the whole glory deal uploaded for free on PhoneTube, now am I?
Wait, like, is that a porn site?
Or are you happy you're not knowing?
Yes, it is a porn site if the answer is yes. I certainly most am.
I'll just not specify in that case.
Fuck you. Which answer was the correct one now I know? aroused by this are people going to be?
Hey, gotta drag the monster fucker crowd in somehow, right?
I mean, he has a point. That is a surprisingly lucrative crowd.
Sup?
Sup, Jerry?
Jerry tickets.
No.
Yes. A deal is a deal, Festive Gaze Blocker, you. I win.
Why did you... How did you... I did think you actually... Of course. Of course it'd be Oliver of all people.
I reiterate, sup, Jerry?
Oliver.
Why? Why would you? I get what you're insinuating, Jerry.
Why on earth would you take them here?
I think a better question is, why on earth wouldn't I, dearest Jerry?
Oliver, they've got green skin. Wow. Wow. Okay, I see what kind of person you are. Ticket Jerry. Wow. Is this the kind of world we live in? What year is it? Are we back in like 1700s? What are we dealing with here, Ticket Jerry? Come on.
I know! Isn't it gnarly?
Oliver, they've got 6 nipples.
6 for the price of 2.
Yeah, what's Jerry trying to do? Just try and drag Oliver away from a terrible life choice? God, what an idiot.
What a bargain!
Their head is clearly comprised of stolen skins, all stitched together crudely.
Crude. Your needlework I would like to see, Ticketman.
You shut up! Oliver, they only asked you here so they can lay their green eggs somewhere on the funfair grounds.
Oh, I know, and I'm totally into it too. I even brought a camera so I can film in its awe-inspiring ooze-tacular depravity.
Dear Lord! Of course. Of course it'd be Oliver of all people who'd be into this.
What can I say, Jerry? It's hip to fuck monsters.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, there's a market for everything. Look, have you ever... There's artists, and then they get commissioned by suspiciously wealthy furries, and then they become wealthy artists. I'm just saying. The monster fucker market is very large. And lucrative. Particularly if you get followed by suspiciously wealthy furries. I believe that is the technical term. It's not like regular furry or suspiciously wealthy person. It's specifically the nexus of suspiciously wealthy furry.
It's hip to fuck monsters.
Yeah, Jerry.
Now, how about 2 tickets for me and my adoring talent?
Cough him up. The tickets cough him up, pretty boy.
Fine, that'll be $2 then.
All right, Iota Phone, you ready to go inside? Hey, can you try and make those noises during the laying itself?
I think I'm gonna vomit!
Oh man, I haven't been here in forever.
Never had fun before, I have.
Well, Chief, you came to the right place then. Nowhere else can an adult man be hurled at 300 or so miles per hour by a giant metallic crab claw operated solely by an untrained and probably morbidly stoned teenager, no less.
You're right. A truly indigenous experience, that is.
So, where do you want me to stand?
What do you mean?
Oh, for the footage. You're gonna lay your eggs, right?
Well, not now, Oliver.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. All right, how about now?
What? Out in the open, and I am. Common rabble I am amongst. Pervert, I think not.
Sorry. I just presumed since you're, like, heavily pregnant and whatnot. Okay, how about this? How's about we go frolic, have a groovy time, then you can let me know when you're down to get us some shooting.
Agreeable to that sounds quite, yes. Fun, very much so, yes.
Go-karts! Cotton candy! Fireworks!
All right, here's the spot.
What do you mean?
This is the perfect spot to lay your eggs.
Oh, I see.
No, listen. Accessible location, spin distance from the hot dog stand, just on the beaten path and not to be avoided by civilian foot traffic and or ride operators. And best of all, lots of disturbed dirt for you to use to bury your young in order to conceal it from potential predators.
Wow, he's actually thought this through.
Normally do I lay eggs in water like a frog? I can't remember.
Wait, are you an amphibian?
To drown myself ever some tried. Uncertain I am.
Hey, that's fine. I can just pour a couple of 2-liter bottles of cola in the mountain and it'll be plenty aquatic.
Right, then the sun bakes at the soda in the mound and it gets all sicky. How are my kids to survive the hatch if they are already stuck to the ground?
I mean, this location has other perks too. Like good lighting to film with a camera.
Oh, I see what this is. A little stage light you've even have set up.
Oh, come on. It's not like that. It's just, well, we did make a deal. One ticket for one filming. Come on, pal. Don't hold out on me.
This is weird, because it's like the inverse of what you'd expect, where I'm the one taking advantage of the other person on the date, instead he's taking advantage of me on the date.
Fine, I'll just lay there.
Censored, you'll thank me when you're older.
Gotcha, you.
Every oozing second. You also got them all in the hole, even without ample preparation. Very impressive.
It helps that my swollen ass was already so close to the ground, I guess. I still don't understand, though. Care so much about some biohazardous cinema's closure, why do you? Trouble why go through all this?
Look, I truly explained the base to you already, definitely. The theater is dying due to the rumors about the place being haunted.
A new follower.
Ah, thanks for the follow, Dust Soup One. How are you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream and me destroying my throat over the course of several hours. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take another sip, because God. Ugh. That's good to hear. At least, as long as you're doing better than my throat currently is. Turn the music up a little bit since we're having the introvert or introspective moment here.
Greater than that, it is truly.
Oh wait, no, that's Oliver.
But it's greater than that, truly. Our cinema, each and every cinema, in fact, is destined to go the way of the dodo at this rate.
Wait, all cinemas? That's what makes you say.
Same reason that video rental stores and the creepy mustachio dude selling bootleg VHS types door-to-door died out.
Spinny disc players?
What? No! The internet!
The Catmean database isn't that with porn.
Yeah, but now they got videos. Non-pornographic ones, too. They got entire sites dedicated just to showing movies. And with directors beginning to just put their movies straight up on there without even considering physical theaters, well, why would people leave their own familiar hovels when they could just watch the same movie even cheaper online?
It's all about the community, man. Community and also having a giant screen that you don't have at home.
So? Care, why do you? Advancement, evolution, it sounds like. Convenient for everyone, it is.
It's not like that. Cinema employs me and Mr. Dickens.
A job at one of those sites you can just get. Yourself, you just said. Technically minded you are. Excel at it, you would.
It's not me that I'm worried about. It's Mr. Dickens.
Oh, does he? So the Oliver I was trying to go for is like kind of surfer duty. Because he's got like the
Groovy and grootacular.
So if it's the old man, it might just be like some voice seeping in when I'm trying to pull that off. And or because my throat's getting damaged and it's just sort of naturally transitioning into the voice of somebody who's been smoking for 30 years. You know, one of the two.
He's old set in his ways. He's extraordinarily savvy at running a physical business, but I know he wouldn't bridge the gap. The physical silver screen is all he knows. Truth is, as much as I love the cinema as Mr. Dickens that I feel truly indebted to. He's given me so much, taught me so much. He's like a father to me. He told me once that showing movies to the world has been his dream ever since he was my age. If his dream dies, a part of him does too. Can't allow that to happen, not sitting down anyway. I know we can get people to come back if we can release something truly engaging. Something new, something people can't find anywhere else. I know people would love to hear a new story, even if it's weird.
Yeah, it's like, it's this like whole thing. It's emotional, but at the same time, there's the funfair going on in the background, and also, why'd it freeze just now? Also, there's a bunch of eggs in a pit that he just recorded me laying. It's the juxtaposition.
If it's one they can connect with. Look, this footage. I'm not just asking you to do this for me. I'm asking you to do this for Mr. Dickens and his dream. I know it's a lot to ask, to allow yourself to become vulnerable before a whole town of people who've spurned you. All for a man you've never even met.
There's a hotline?
Maybe you understand the importance of dreams like I do.
Yeah, you have to remember, he's literally filming lizard exploitation or green exploitation films here. What do you mean hotline?
Or maybe you'll do it for me.
What was that called? Oliver's root egg laying scene, heart to heart. Okay, fine. You can use the footage.
Dude, I got a phone. You have no idea how gnarly it is to... How happy that... Thank you, sincerely. This footage is one of a kind. Hell, this footage alone tells a story that I don't think anyone has ever seen before, save you or me. Pity it's so short, though. This was the whole movie, I'd be set content-wise, but alas, the movie needs to be 40 minutes or longer to even qualify as a feature-length film. I don't know if an indie short film would drag from the same crowds as a feature-length movie would.
A pickle that most certainly is, yes.
See, I got an idea. Okay, so this is a big thing to ask, but what if you and I got more footage tomorrow, you know, of you?
What? Of me?
Yeah! I know this sounds strange, but footage of you that I just got's easily the freshest thing I've filmed yet. It's different, that's for sure.
More of me people want to see.
Absolutely! It's fine if you're not sure yet. You can give me your answer tomorrow. I'd be honored if you were willing, though. Anyway, you fine to make your own way home?
Mark, I can't. Great, 5 green bowling balls onto my rear end. I just shot Oliver.
Huh. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. Is that a real phone number, like in real life, or is that just on the thing?
Too much Amsterdam ideas far.
Okay.
Alright, sorry. Okay, idea. How's about we borrow the discard bike left over there, I pedal, and you ride in the basket?
Agreeable, that sounds, yes.
Morning, Iota phone. Rise and shine.
Bored I am, narrator.
You just woke up.
I know. Every day I do this. Boring it is to me now.
You read Roadkill Daily, but that never seems to lose its appeal.
Exciting roadkill is. Thrill of the hunt it is. Understand you would not.
You didn't hunt for it, though. It's dead when you find it. Road traffic does the hunting for you.
Thrill of the forge it is then.
Look, if you're so bored,
Roadkill I can eat.
you can. But you can also do literally anything else, which I strongly recommend doing instead.
Like?
You could ride a bicycle.
Limb coordination of a sentient carrot I have, but with limbs. A bicycle I also lack.
Yeah, that's put a bit of a damper on the endless cycling plan. Can you draw? Yeah, I mean, that's true. Where's the bike from yesterday? Is it not here?
One day I aim to draw Bigfoot out into the open. And then...
I am dumbfounded. Why do we keep coming back to the semi-mythical ape-man?
Semi-mythical. Admit there's a chance you do.
Bigfoot does not exist. He does not exist. Bigfoot does not...
Real and horny Bigfoot is, and I will find him.
Except you haven't been able to find Bigfoot yet, even with your life savings of 25 cents sank into making a minute-long phone call to the Bigfoot Hunt film crew who you reckon came the closest to finding him. So, backup plan, Oliver wishes to finish filming his bizarre cinematic opus today. You could always, I don't know, help him do exactly that.
Effort, that sounds like. What is it in for me?
Narrator's always sick of Gingy shit. I don't know, what do you most crave from this cosmic orb that you're confined to?
What exactly I'm looking for, you know?
Wink. Ew. In that case, this is a no-brainer.
It is? No-brainer, you say?
Oliver's a pervert, man. He's a scary little goblin, man. He's clearly into freaky shit, most of all, you. I do, unfortunately.
What if he isn't?
Hey, if he isn't and the movie still does well, you'll make a killing from royalties if the movie does well. Why? There'd be no prostitute too expensive for you to hire. You could even purchase sex from politicians if you feel like betting filth.
Betting filth I love. Heck yeah, fuck me to time.
Now, keep in mind, lobbying government cabinet members for depraved corruption sex can end badly for both parties.
I cannot. Absolute filth betting, here I come.
I'm especially avoid betting Dialtown's mayor.
Silence, disembodied cricket. My mind is made up. To the cinema we go, away!
Oh god, I'm starting to fall back into the old phone Gingy. Also, thanks to Soup. Yeah, the voice for phone Gingy has evolved. Last time was, So funny, last time phone Gingy was the one killing my throat. This time it's Oliver. Next time, who knows who it'll be? I have to find a voice that doesn't make my throat die, is the main problem here. And look, is it working? Is the thing working? Then we suffer for the art. Art is suffering. Especially watching bad art. We learned this last time. Last time at the Art Critic Festival thing. You know what? I bet I can do that. Dialtown, Chapter 2. What the dickens? Tune in to the dial tone of desire as you listen to Dialtown Radio. What the dickens? Where Oliver brings you to the theater to try and save a collapsing business from total ruin in the face of the internet and onslaught of evolution and technology. What will happen? Will we find love on the silver screen? Or is that silver only a thin painting as we look over the mirror of our own black soul? Hey! Iotafo, my music ghoulish life companion. How fareth thee on this fine spring morning?
Thine screeching Shakespeare parish thine. Cups of coffee I have not had 8. Can I have coffee, speaking of, please?
We might have a jar stuck to a surface somewhere. If I find such a jar, how do you like it?
"18 sugar sachets. Goat from a cream. Ground by mortar and pestle the coffee.
How expired instant coffee?
At partially liquid the end product is. Sold I am.
Stellar, I'll remember that if I find some. Look, honestly, coffee and whatnot aside, I'm just super stoked to see you. That little demon, he's...
Wow, okay, he wasn't kidding when he said he was a little demon child.
Little Billy, I beseech you, could you please go bother literally anyone else in Dialtown today?
Well, yeah, I could, which is what makes this all the more special.
I swear to phone god, you low center of gravity and hobgoblin.
So, what you gotta do about it, huh? You can't physically attack and plant that, unless you wanna get sentenced to life in the electric chair.
Dialtown, I implore you. Murder him with your bare hands. I'll back up your alibi, please.
Enough, all right? Scram, you hooded gremlin.
Or what?
Man, come on. Kurt will kick you in your formless gonad, you know I will.
Fine, fine. I got some weird little bugs I found in my dad's mattress to fry into my magnifying glass anyway. Ciao, bozos.
Oliver, in school shouldn't he be right now? What are the fabled weekends the old ones prophesize about is this?
Nah, as far as I know, little Billy got suspended recently for turning the staircase into school into a makeshift water slide.
So bad that doesn't sound.
He didn't use water for the fluid part of the water slide.
Too good for him to be would be. Government contained he need to be.
Thanks for scaring him off, by the way. That one scares me.
Got my bluff had he. Sprayed I would have just.
That's absolutely radical, no, but I'm glad you didn't. Gotta save that footage for the footage we're gonna record. Speaking of which, I take that you are indeed willing to assist me in my film in my group feature-length picture then?
I'm direct a movie with you, I am willing. If mean that is what you did.
It was indeed what I meant, yes. Oh, by the way, Mr. Ticket should be passing this to your counter any moment. I'm gonna ask him to relieve me from my post so we can finish filming me the movie.
Before I make a fool of myself and you, anything I must know?
Specifically, yeah, there is. One thing, actually. I might need you to back me up an itty-bitty fit of mine.
Man, hey, sinning I love. Lie, time to fucking.
Hey, now, I don't exactly see this as a barefaced lie, per se. More of a subtle, less blatant lie.
Beans you must spill, man. What is up?
So, like, I haven't really been as honest with Mr. Tickets about the progress of the film as I should have.
Basically finished, he thinks, doesn't he?
Wow, right on the money. You should be a green diviner of some sort. Say, any idea what next week's winning lottery numbers might be?
Assuming I can count both of you.
You do know that, say, 6 is larger than 3, right?
Believe you I am. No reason not to, I don't.
Oh, shit, look groovy, here he comes. Oh, right, I do believe introductions are in order. Hey, on the phone, this is my groovy mentor, employer, and good pal, Ebenezer Dickens.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Mr. Dickens, this is Iodophone, my green friend.
Hello, Mr. Dickens. Ooh.
Hold on a second.
Mr. Dickens. Hello. Right, yes, tell me who and all that. Ooh. How are you doing that without eyes? Ah, no matter. So, Alabama, how that flick you've been meaning to finish putting together? You did tell me that the movie is in completion, did you not, old chum?
Don't worry about it. Also, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm doing radio voice. I'm not doing. Hold on. What boy? There we go. There we go. Roy. Oh, God, really? Phone call? Yeah, nothing. Okay. Let's see.
You did tell me that your movies were in completion, did you not, old chum?
Oh, of course, sir. Progress has been as gnarly as can be. One more day filming is all we'll need, I reckon.
Sure a good show, my boy. Because I'm afraid that our utilities bill are beyond due, and I don't know how much longer we can keep this show rolling.
How long have those bills been on your desk, man?
A few weeks at the very least. Now, hold on. Oh. A few... Chatting in show. A few weeks at the very least.
Yikes.
Electricity in here, how do you still have? Well, you see, chum, if you take a good hard gun to the ceiling, you may notice there are merely strong lanterns from the rooftops. And those lanterns, fireflies are those? Kerosene is out of my budget, I'm afraid, Top. Grim this is. But this movie might just bring the people back. And if it doesn't, we'll just have to close our doors for the rest of time at home now. No pressure.
Right, we'd better get to work then, since there's just so much at stake.
Say, Oliver, before you go, could you hastily fetch my pocket watch from my desk? I assure you it shall take but a jiffy.
You bet, Mr. Dickens. One portable clock and string coming up.
Now then. It will seem that you and I have a solitary moan together. Like a servant, you always send Oliver to fetch things for you? Not at all, not at all. I apologize, Wefusey, for the deceit, but my pocket watch is presently in my pocket. What? I merely orchestrated this momentary interruption in order to force him a brief moment to speak. About what? Well, you see... Hold on, again, the voice is mixed. Jeez. Well, you see, I want to ask you to take good care of my boy Oliver. You see, I once had a family, but alas, my wife is no longer of this world, and my own sons have all left the nest, so to speak.
Wow, do you have an S2?
Somehow I feel you may be referring to littleness rather than a figurative one.
Yeah. Just desperate falsehood.
The daft don't be me. A nest?
Look, I'm not here to judge or pass, or even all of his choice of acquaintances.
Information for you. We're a little more than just acquaintances.
Yes, perhaps. Look, all of us a young man, it is his time to make his own place in the world. Forge his own future, carve his own frontiers, and all that developmental riffraff. Oliver is much like myself in that he once had a family, but no longer does. Sometimes fate compels two people to stick together. Perhaps you and Oliver were fated to cross paths, just as he and I were.
So it's destiny you're saying it is, baby?
Perhaps not. After all, who are you and I to detect what the stars wish to see? I find that the worth of one's life is often measured by the strength of the bonds one holds. And the measure of their wildest dreams, too, perhaps. Because what a life without purpose will drive. Tell me, my grief, do you have a dream?
I mean, I'm just saying he might be. He might be.
Rich and bang smoking hot babes and a race fast cars. I wanna.
Well, aren't we ambitious? I probably should have picked gravel. My dearest apologies, but alas, I must be the bearer of bad news. You will likely not find what you're looking for today as assisting Oliver. But you may just find something else that you didn't know you needed. Like gravel. Wisdom, perhaps. A new lease on life.
Wisdom fuck. Hedonistic I am, baby.
Chummer, I'm asking you as you bring your best to encourage Oliver, raise his spirits should they falter, and ensure that he finishes his film. By any means necessary. Short of removing his fingers with a pair of bolt cutters, perhaps.
Really planning to work him to the bone here, eh? In Britain land, I don't know how you do these things, but this is America.
My great friend, there's so much at play here than you know. You'll see.
Righty-o, Ollie's back, baby. Mr. Dick has scoured your desk, moved all your papers, but alas, there was nary a watch to be found.
Hey, would you look at that? My pocket watch was in my pocket this whole time. I should have figured out since that's where its own name indicates it ought to be. My, what a bumbling fool you are for an employer. Now, toddle off you two.
Come on, Iota Film, we got a cinema to save.
Right, before we go, Mr. Dickens.
Yes, my green friend.
Does your phone box have like...
Say, your phone box, does it have like an even smaller phone inside it?
Why, you perverted scallywag. You can't just ask a gentleman about his bloody unmentionables.
I'm so sorry. I'll just be going. My mistake. It's nice introducing you two.
Hey.
Well, that wouldn't have been. Well, that wouldn't have been as well as.
That I feel the same way, Oliver. Oh God. The voice I gave for Mr. Dickens may be a little bit too rough on my throat as well.
The nerve of that polar hat wearing aristocratic.
Hey now, Mr. Dickens is no aristocrat.
Operates his own business, he does, and wears a monocle.
The business is badly failing, to be fair.
The monocle.
Okay, fine. You got me on the monocle. Play Dickens advocate. You did ask him about his unmentionables.
What, his tiny phone?
Yeah, that. Mr. Dickens is a gentleman, you know. You can't just ask him about his.
About society's norms, who cares? About society's spurnful notions, who cares? Crass I am, vulgar I am, goblin I am, changeless I cannot.
I care. Not in general, but I do care about what Mr. Dickens thinks. He's given me a hell of a lot, been thoroughly gnarly to me. Really don't want him thinking about condone. Hell, I'm just glad that we still have the day off to film. After that embarrassment.
I guess so.
Boy, if we didn't.
About that, right. What now?
More make a move about you than what we need is lore.
Lore.
Oh, you know. Info about you, StoryCon. Something for the audience to chew over.
Horse jerky is chewy.
Right, but I think we'd really struggle if we tried to structure a whole 90-minute plot around dried horse meat. Unless... No. I'm sure we can find something far juicier.
Oh, juicy. Right, yeah, no. Dry and salty horse jerky is.
We need something truly wretched to hook our captive viewers in. Something extraterrestrial, perhaps.
Alien, are you calling me?
Did I or did I not wheel you home yesterday on a bicycle while you sat hunched in the basket?
Damn it.
Right, so I kind of want to ask, and don't take this personally. Are you some kind of funky alien? Like, what exactly are you?
That really depends on, like, what exactly the phone means. Maybe since he's a booth. What is. How would that even work? Like, maybe. Like, does the phone booth head mean something in particular? Like, I don't know what the fuck phone means in any of these contexts. Oh. Maybe the phone means he's I have no idea what the phone booth could possibly stand for.
A personal question, that is.
Okay, fine. I guess you gotta give a little before folks just volunteer that sort of info. As between you and me, I'm totally a human.
Acting like one, you sure aren't.
And hey, man, that's why you and I are such kindred spirits.
Yeah, I guess, but like the actual logistics of how any of this works is very unclear, put simply.
Boy. We're kinus from another genus.
Die.
Hey, once the movie's done, we can revisit that idea. You know, what we need is something that'll really hit home.
Home.
Hey, Elephant, are you?
From my domicile.
To your
Tent. Come to my tent.
Wait, you're inviting me into your tent?
Strange if we want. Look, cookie lord to make friend and foe like shit their britches. Tent is like our ace in the hole.
Radical. Let us make haste then.
Casa de la Mime, welcome to. Piss anywhere that isn't my box fez. Feel free to.
What?
Reclaim it via a fetid red urine stream I will instantly if I must.
What?
Shit in the corner if you do. Wipe down before sitting on any surfaces, though. Animal I am not, after all.
Whoa. I'm in your lair. Hey. I mean, like, yeah, right. This is like gnarly and junk, I guess.
Cool, play it all you want. Above wiping, you are not, like I said.
Oh, no. Trust me. I sure defecate in your corner. You can be sure that I'll... Wait, but... I don't see any toilet paper lying around.
Who do... Henry Ford do you think I am? A special piece of paper just for my asshole you think I can afford? Use newspapers or discard the Italian restaurant menus, your call.
Given the option between wipe my ass with a politician's face or a printed JPEG of lasagna, I think I'd rather just shit my britches and let future Oliver deal with it if he's so smart and successful.
Ah, the classic Dialtown choice. Outstanding move.
So, right now, I'm, in fact, branching my camera, so let's get to filming then.
Excellent. Doing what should I be? That dance do you want me to do?
Well, is it a good dance?
No, it is not.
Alright, scratch that then. Oh, hey, maybe we should record some actor commentary for, like, the press release and junk.
I'm so shy, my lifestyle is
Atypical. A lot of folks out there are missing boats, you know. The connection might make you come off to the audience as a real flutterbum.
What?
You could be what the kids call relatable.
You really mean it?
Just you watch, Daddy-O. It'll be the bee's knees. You state your name for the camera. Ah, I see. Let's move on for the commentary idea, maybe. Move on to something that doesn't place my pricey equipment anywhere near that mug of yours.
Yes, fair. So, what now, Chief?
I guess you could just act candid.
Candid? Like a dog? A man and a hobo, the only dog I know particularly well is. And God.
Yeah, don't act like him. People cross the street to avoid him.
God you don't like?
The dude makes a change, we can just conjure matter at will. That's peak laziness.
At that hustle you have to marvel, though.
Look, just do whatever normally do when you're at home for an extended period of time, okay?
For nudity might be a touch too lewd, I take it.
You are fully nude right now. It's getting me sweaty.
Over, hold on. A sock over my, sorry.
You're just making me sweatier.
Do not yell. Sleeping swanlings there are nearby.
Sorry. God, this is devolving into romantic comedy.
Film one of those we should then.
Phone God, where we model up a directionless.
Bad thing is that?
I don't know. Is a directionless director a bad thing?
Sound dire those words do. Dire this must be. Alliteration is the soul of mortal, as I always say.
Look, I don't know. What exactly is our cinematic vision here?
Audience make them shit themselves, isn't it?
Right, exactly. But I can't personally vouch for having ever shat myself in sheer empathy alone, you know?
Yourself you should speak for.
Ah, balls, I wasn't filming and that was a perfect punchline. Can you say that again so I can record it, please?
Sorry. Remember what I said 5 seconds ago? I cannot. In any given moment.
Even what you just said there?
Lie, I will not. Starting to remember who you are, I am.
Oliver. Your name's Oliver. I work at a dilapidated cinema. I'm total hunk. We're kind of dating, kind of filming a movie right now.
Yep, what did it say?
I have no reason not to believe any of that.
Right, groovy, glad to hear it.
Glad to hear what?
Note to self, feeding phone lines and intervals of exactly 5 seconds may increase authenticity of their line deliveries. They almost definitely think the script is happening for real.
What was that?
Nothing. You know, scratch that. Maybe we should get some funky environment shots of the move to another location. Speaking of funky, we should use each setting to its advantage, and this setting screams oddity to me.
So, you want me to scream oddity aloud?
Nah, that's hardly groovy storytelling. Isn't the rule show don't tell?
Whoop. I keep skipping dialogue by accident.
So, you do want me to do a dance or not?
Look, I like you, Lightophone. I like you a lot. But something tells me that if you do the dance, our relationship will be fundamentally altered because of it.
Bond asunder you think it would tear, or instantly turn it hypersexual.
Depends on how I react, honestly. No. We need something that utilizes the uniqueness of the success bit of the setting. Think you whip up something gnarly to show the camera?
And I don't know. Into feet are you?
With cautious hesitation, I urge you to continue.
Well, around here I proudly have cleanish socks. Here we go, the only sock. The hole you should not mind. Added that myself I did. My scabs breathe that way.
Man, that is gnarly. Say, where's the other one anyway? Did you lose it?
Whoop.
No, I found this one.
Man, this is prime biopic content. Can you tell me about your parents, please? Gotta get that origin story outlined.
My parents I may not remember.
Well, we could work the orphan angle.
Orphan is being one fun?
Take it from me, losing your parents is the most fun you'll ever have.
Okay.
You get to eat gruel.
Rule I love. Make something up, I will. Orphan shtick, cliche it is. Originality we are going for, aren't we?
Originality and or make it bathtub-sized wild and solid cash, yes.
Make up something tragic on the spot, I will.
All right, then, ready when you are.
Dialtown, my name is. Born and raised in an oppressive shoe factory. Day in and day out. Shoe manufactured for feet. I would never even sniff.
Okay, odd criteria for tragedy, but go on.
Shoe themselves made out of poverty.
Okay, we get it. Your life sucks. Give us new information.
Gigantic pair of clogs made for an ogre in Denmark I slept in.
What era is this set in? You say that as if there were ever ogres in Denmark.
Match us the timeline.
Suppose not.
Besides, to Denmark have you ever been?
Not specifically, no.
Crud, you can't say that. Ogres are real and Denmark isn't, for all you know.
That doesn't sound correct, but I don't have enough data to refute it.
Ogres are entities constantly.
Okay, no! No, not the ogre, damn it! Is nothing sacred to you?
Oh, good lord it is, pal. Tarnish my vision, I will not allow you. Dong the ogre stays the ogre dong does.
Okay, look, not to sound rude, but this is not working.
Too out there it is.
Out there? Pal, I'm having weird thoughts about the ogre now, and I'm getting all sweaty, and I'm honestly worried that you've awakened something in me, and I don't like it.
I mean, noted monster fucker is into ogres. This is like a highway we're going down here. This isn't a twisting, winding path where the next corner is a surprise. This is a highway through fucking Nevada. You can see everything coming from 10 miles away. There is no surprise. Hello, Phileas Fogg. How are you doing this? How are you doing, Phil?
Oh, boo-hoo. Did someone get sweaty from visualizing ogre weenus?
This is Dialtown, a phone dating sim where we date phones. People phones. Phones, people with phones for heads.
Let us never think about this fabricated origin story again. Thank you.
Also, hello, Coco the Orange Peel. How are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, this is a game. That's really, really about all I can say.
The film going to start, how will it then?
Maybe we just need to start later in the story?
Without context, will the audience get what happened? Previously?
I'm doing all right, apart from my throat. My throat's in awful shape, but other than that, it's fine. Oh yeah, I got Ruiner. Yeah. Ruiner is like the best version of that game they could make. I just think the twin stick combat is kind of bad. It's not the worst, but like the way that the base concept of how it's set up is not great, and they just did as good as they could with it. Oh yeah, well there you go. That might be better. On controller, it wasn't good. Like, control-wise. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's basically the best version of that game they could have made without actually changing how the controls work.
You had to constantly explain why a hexanippled isopod person with green skin and a head made of an array of stitched together fabrics and skins walking around?
Right. Let's bring up the notion then. For a potential sequel or something, we could leave that.
Radical, let's. Alright, so after you left, whatever nondescript location you happen to have crawled out of, where'd you end up?
Most of a blur. What happened next is...
This is your comfort game? Okay, so on the right-hand side are what appears to be a bunch of business people. On the left side is the character. That is your main character. That is Phone Gigi, or Ioto Phone in this case. Or yeah, Phone Jinji, right. Anyway, that's the main character.
But from my past, I do remember one place. Captivity.
Wait, were you in prison?
Oh, we're gonna go to the zoo again. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, but I wasn't actually referring to people prison.
Yeah, boy, is he.
People prison?
You know, jail for humans. Human jail.
Well, yeah, of course I meant human jail. Where else could you possibly mean? Ah, right. You meant Flamingo Jail.
Feast your eyes, Oliver, man. The big house.
Yeah, I just remember, like, in Ruiner, it's kind of like... Some parts of it were really weird and just kind of uncomfortable to use, and just... It was okay for the most part, just... It was just weird. Some parts of the combat and the mechanics were weird.
Certain this is a good place to say your tragic past?
Oh yeah, for $5, definitely not. That's a steal at that price. Ah, I see. I just got it on Steam at some point in the past. Might have been from a bundle.
Captivity you don't think is tragic enough?
It's kind of hard to be truly bummed out while sitting next to a tape here.
So, you're telling me excruciating bad news if you got.
Define excruciatingly bad.
Let's say you find out your third pet rock was swept up in a tornado.
Okay, that'd be absolutely heart-wrenching. Continue.
That's a game, all right.
Found out about this while placing the, I'd say the tapir enclosure. Would the mere presence of a tapir really soften the blow much?
I think you'd really hit me once I'm at visual proximity.
Bullshit! Tapir would be not to convert you and you... What's this I hear? The Roar of Adventure, perhaps? Oh, God, not you! Ioto Phone, my featherless bipedal green friend, you've returned at last!
Oh. Oh, that's really funny, actually. That's really funny. There's an old, God, who was it? Who was the featherless biped? It was Plato and Diogenes. So, there's an old story about how Plato defined a human as a featherless biped, like just defined humans straight up as featherless bipeds. And then Diogenes shows up with a plucked chicken saying, "Look, it's a human!" Because Diogenes is a dude who just loves to troll people. And there we go, fatherless biped here.
I've not returned. Back to this location I returned temporarily.
You've returned!
Yeah, I'm back.
Bully to that, son! I say,
Hey, sorry to interject. Doting kind of boyfriend of Dialtown here. How's it hanging?
Begods, another specimen! Hello, my equally featherless but decidedly less green friend. What brings you to my wondrous sanctum, miscellaneous beasts, and other foul monstrosities today?
Oh, nothing much, sir. I'm just documenting Dialtown. Producing a groovy movie about their life together.
My, what a thrilling notion. You know, Sonny, in a way our goals are very much aligned. The sacrifices we make dedicating our very lives solely to documenting the most noble of beasts, so the public may know their terrible ferocity.
Yeah, it's groovy.
Very groovy, yes. Bully to that. Oh God, they're mingling. You know what I think would be a truly stupendous idea, my lad? Why, we should exchange information. Comrades, to strengthen both of our dossiers.
Hell yeah, that sounds gnarly. I'm sure you have...
Oh, hell no, Oliver, you couldn't possibly fraternize with this enemy. The enemy? Mon cher, I'm just a humble documentarian, nothing like your dear-faced partner. And I must say, I do admire your choice in hardware, my dear friend.
Likewise, sir.
Oh God, I just noticed he's wearing like a... I just noticed he's wearing like a, he's wearing like an Outback style hat, but it's clearly like a fake plushy version. That's like the kind of hat you would buy at like the dollar store as part of a costume for kids to walk around in their backyard looking at crazy wildlife like a squirrel.
Say, how'd you like to be in our film, Mr... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You mean to say you haven't heard of me? But like that's the kind of hat he's got on there. Like that's like a dollar store costume hat.
Sure.
Oliver, that must read Mustachios Assholes Monthly, Theo.
I've actually finished every issue from 1995 onwards for your information.
My boy, I am Theodore Russellbelt, famed adventure explorer, documentarian, and zoo master. And yes, I would simply adore the opportunity to appear in your film as a primary source of zoological hogwash.
Yes, a development for sure. Say, for purely cinematographical reasons. Do you have any baby photos of Dialtown?
I'm afraid Dialtown was no longer juvenile when they found their way into our spoonful clutches. But I do have some photos of them as au natural. Theo, you wouldn't?
Oh, that's hardly scandalous. Dialtown's naked right now.
Wait, how long have I been... Ah, drat. You're correct, my friend. That being said, you ought to see the angle I snapped in number 4. The angle is very little to be depraved imagination.
May I see the...
Oliver, a word, please.
Oh, I think we got it. We'll be right back, okay?
Do return, yes. I've yet to show you the photos of Dialtown riding on their old tricycle after all. They're so wonderfully ill-fitting. Tremendously dockable, yes. So it's a very different experience as well compared to Karen's, where last time everyone like agreed I am some sort of bizarre monstrosity that probably deserves to be in a zoo, but also just like non-human being. And in this timeline adventure version path, I'm a desirable source of fuckability, let's call it. This is a common thread that appears to be going through here. It's a very interesting dichotomy we're going.
Hey, are you...
Yeah, I'm noticing.
Sarah, are you doing okay? You kind of flipped your lid back there.
Yeah, well, duh. You were chit-chatting with my former captor.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, I realized how I looked. But hey, he said he wants to be in the movie, isn't that?
In him you put him. Walk I will. Unless you like... put devil horns on him and have his footage to make him say dumb shit.
Yeah, right? He really... Oliver doesn't want to fuck the exhibits, does he? I hope not.
You know, that does give me a groovy segue into the golden question.
The golden question?
Well, yeah, we gotta consider villainy.
Consider we must a life of crime, are you saying? Sold I am. Just need a gun, a getaway ride.
I suggest a large stray dog. I mean, what really is the line between human and animal? Oh, I forgot. I accidentally pressed the button. But also, who knows? Let's see.
Nary an old woman shall be spared from our combined mugging wrath.
How do we get to... No grounding mugging, we're discussing cinema. What I meant to ask was, is our movie gonna have some kind of maniacal villain?
Don't small stories have villains?
Yeah, I mean, most successful stories tend to have some kind of hurdle for the protagonist to overcome, you know? There's very seldom character development to be had in merely loafing around vegetating in trash after all.
Ah, don't you want to join me in the trash, you know, holding hands?
Okay, maybe that can't be an entire scene, but I could squeeze it in somehow to excuse us shooting it, maybe.
Ha! Gay.
But does that truly sound like the makings of a compelling story to you?
Maybe I gotta overcome something first. So my debauchery feels deserved, or even earned.
You might just be onto something.
Alternative, what is it then?
Well, back to the villain train. It is a fact that almost every story is a grand antagonist of some kind. All action comedies have bad guys after all.
That must be it then. After all, action comedy. The artsiest genre, after all, action comedy is.
I'm telling you, all great stories have antagonists.
Right, most weird love star stories feature mother-in-laws.
Yeah, now you're getting it. What you need is a nemesis. Well, wouldn't Theodore seem like an obvious candidate?
Nah, in my story and all, I don't want him.
I don't know, man. Ground yourself. Think about how hammy that dude is. He'd bring a lot of gnarly energy to the role.
And the satisfaction give him? Hard pass.
Well, all right. You pitch a villain then. Who do you see as the villain of your story?
Little Billy, maybe.
Okay, look, I'd love to take that brat down a peg, but this is your story, not mine.
Come on. Remember on the Solby what I told you, do you not? Shit. Arrested for child labor law violations that your yard high shitlord got me.
Oh, yeah. What a runny scallywag.
Right? I know. How rude of him he very is.
Salutations, might you need some assistance?
No. We've got a long control, Theo. You should herald thyself from my proximity, thanks.
Righto! Bully to that, son.
In spandex, I say we should prance around and call it a day.
Okay, that's a deal breaker.
Why? Spandex, what's wrong with it?
You do not want to see how the first incarnation of this movie turned out.
Second attempt this is added? Something mentioned sooner you should have mentioned.
I was hoping that if I pretend it never happened, eventually I'd just forget.
Yeah, right?
I can still hear the stretching of spanning against my groin and my nightmares.
Sorry to hear that I am. In mine, it is just all the familiar screams. Far less emotionally complicated.
Ah, hell me, this is pointless. I mean, can we really reduce the struggle depicted in complex narrative down to a single antagonist?
True villain, what if it was society?
Yeah, like I said, don't think too hard about it. I'm certainly trying not to.
Not sure that a film we're trying to market to the general public should be about how unpleasant the target audience is.
Hear this one out. Perception of me as people's, perhaps.
Oh, God, I'm gonna pour some water here.
See it? I can't because I'm me, of course. And see it you can't because it's a view you don't happen to share.
Maybe you're right. You think we need some complicated exposition shots on the... Fuck it, I'll just start the movie with a paragraph of Comic Sans text and a solid color background. With the exposition out of the way, we can just focus on the actiony stuff.
Oh, see, there's the issue. Define action because technically decomposing is an action.
Of Unisign, experience the emu. Wow. It can't fly, but it can kick, but it kicks ass.
Let's say general movement / activity.
Yeah, nah, that's not me.
Wow, it can't fly, but it kicks ass. Oop, I missed that.
Oh, come on. Surely there's some way we can use this groovy set to our... Oh-ho!
They're actually getting somewhere with than Boom Comic Sans. Would have been better. Comic Sans is awful, but it's not the most offensive of the fonts, because at least it's legible. It just looks bad.
What we need is the footage of your daring escape. It's the ideal action narrative point, the missing link. How about we ask Theo for the CCTV footage?
Firstly, never speak to him again. That is my suggestion.
Right, and secondly?
The closest lens of the lens of the nearest camera to my enclosure I may have coated with silly putty.
What? Why did you...
Cover my tracks, of course.
Oh, right. Duh. Didn't Theo notice that you were missing, though?
Nah, I just had to burn that sack of potatoes in my bed.
Wow, this place really is... A sneaky lemur on a particularly practical dingo could get out of here no problem.
Where do you think that I got the idea?
Huh. Okay, so crazy suggestion here. What if you enter one of the nearby enclosures and I just filmed you climbing out all willy-nilly? We could totally just slap a camera overlay onto it, pass that off as your actual daring escape.
Whoop.
Wouldn't that be fake, though?
You realize that almost every movie is just people lying on camera, right?
Would audiences believe it our forgery, though?
Would audiences believe anything we filmed so far?
Right, so let's do this.
Right, excellent. So, to our left, the noble alpaca enclosure. Sound good to you?
Are alpacas friendly?
I don't know. I've never been lost in the mountains of Peru, and they don't tend to walk around the city much.
Inexperienced you are when it comes to handling alpacas.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill that I tend to embellish on my resume.
All right, so what is in front of us then?
Judging for the cardboard cutout, emu.
Whoop, I keep...
Right, idea that does not.
I've been closer to an emu than I have to an alpaca, admittedly. They're kind of like feathered dinos.
Swans are also feathered dinos, in fairness.
CERN uses Comic Sans?
Right, but just imagine a man-sized swan with a gun for a head.
Right, I've heard enough.
Why? What? Oh, huh. CERN to switch to Comic Sans. From today, all of CERN's official communication channels are switching to exclusive use of the font Comic Sans. April 1st, 2014. They actually did that for an entire day on April Fool's in 2014. God, that's really funny. It's just, it looks like a kid's science fair experiment in like elementary school or middle school. But they're talking about the Higgs boson. That's really funny. Anyway, with a gun for a head.
Right, I've heard enough.
We're fools for thinking to weaponize them. If another emu war kicks off, we'll be annihilated.
Okay, so fun fact, the Emu War is an actual thing that happened. When was it? Emu War. 1930, Australia. Literally just declared war on emus. Which, they lost. The Australians lost the war against the emus. Like, they didn't die or anything. Like, no, I don't think anybody actually died, but like, it was so ineffective that they called it off. A movie retelling of the events written by John Cleese, Monty Franklin, and Rob Schneider is slated for release in 2022? Are you fucking for real? They're making a movie of it? Hold on, what? Emu War movie. John Cleese, Jim Jeffries, Monty Franklin, Riz Darby to star in the Great Emu War. Okay, there's a 2020 like short movie called The Great Emu War, but like, where is that? Where is there any information about this? Is there any information about this? Yeah, don't worry about the background music. It's probably designed like that. Where? A lot of people are doing Emu War stuff. Like, where's... Okay, Hollywood Reporter? Let's see. Monty Franklin. Let's see. Result was a decisive victory. Headed to AFM. What the hell's AFM? American Film Market. Okay, it looks like it's going to a film festival. It looks like it's going to some sort of film festival first. When's AFM 2022? November. So maybe it'll be there in November. Ooh, actually, exhibit, film, program, media, no. Exhibit, options, exhibitor lit, screenings. Early August, so probably not gonna get information until next month. But, I can't believe that exists. Okay, anyway, let's continue on with this, shall we?
If another Emu War kicks off, we'll be annihilated.
All right. Which one do I go for? The emus or the alpacas? I'm thinking emus right now, but alpaca might... I don't know if alpaca would be interesting. Basically, emu? In one you die, the other you live. Oh, okay. You know what? Hold on a second. Do I have a coin around here someplace? I got a quarter downstairs. I'll be right back and grab that. All right, thanks for stopping by, Phil. Good luck at work. Yeah, I've already saved. Don't worry. All right. Heads, emu, tails, alpaca. Alpaca it is.
Right, I'm in. You recording, man?
Sure am, yes sirree.
Great. Establishing the shot we have. Now I just got to... Oh, an alpaca, hey. Oh, many alpacas circling around me.
Yeah, Yoda phone, those alpacas don't look too happy to...
Ah, shit. My death may be imminent, I feel as though.
Maybe you shouldn't have entered the enclosure housing creatures with meat grinders for heads.
Wait, but I thought... Oh, wait, llamas. Llamas have got pan flutes for heads. Oh, what a comical mix-up on my part.
Dude, I think those things are wanting to tear you limb from limb and grind your flesh into a pulp.
Whoops, silly, sorry for the hold-up, boys. Please be gentle.
Returned exhibit, dead cryptid. The ending where you get mauled to death by alpacas. Hey, I saved. All right, load game. To the emus. Yeah, maybe. What do you... Nah, it's probably fine.
All right, plunge that it is time to take.
Door is now emu, proof as of 5/7/15. Never again.
All right, made contact with the soil I have. In some sort of uncharted land, a new frontier I am.
You're in the emu enclosure.
Yes. You getting this?
Emu exhibit, only enter if cool with emus.
Yeah, you look genuinely lost.
Outstanding, yes. What now?
Well, this is your daring escape. I guess the next step for you to take is to, escape.
Right. How do I do that?
Well, oh, right. The ground dips, don't it?
Well, yeah, of course, it's deeper on the inside. If I could climb out from the inside, an emu could jump it, no problem.
It's certainly a mild predicament. I could always just open the zookeeper door and let you out.
That wouldn't look very cinematic.
Does any of this?
All right, point me. Now let me out. Oliver, are you getting this?
If this is the emu that's not located right before you, then yeah, I'm very much getting this.
Oliver, am I in danger? Do you think it's aggressive?
I think it's an emu.
Oliver, this is no joke. Need I remind you of the Great Emu War? Emus have won 100% of all wars they fought with mankind.
One war.
And they kicked our asses. A gun this one has.
Seems docile enough.
War. Seldom changes, war does, Fessman.
All right. I'll get the gate open in a moment.
Oh God, menacing me is just standing there.
I somehow doubt that emails are capable of malicious...
Oliver, attempting to trap me here, I think it is.
You could step around it.
With thermo, I think the emu is working, Oliver.
Dude, just step around.
I must do it for my freedom, Oliver.
Hold on. Right, cameras in focus. Do what you have to. Well, you punched an emu.
For my freedom, I slew it, Oliver. A worthy sacrifice.
Boy, did it.
Pal, you barely dented the damned emu. Your fist just got absorbed into one of its many feathery flesh folds. I mean, yeah, Groovy, this is good stuff. Dude, this footage is top notch. This is totally the last piece of footage we needed, our ace in the hole.
Think so, you really do?
I mean, it might be kind of hard to portray the footage as heroic moments, since the raw footage is just heartbreaking footage of you assaulting a massive but docile cotton ball with legs. But I'm sure with a few jump cuts, some borrowed shots from Stanley Donaldson's Attack of the Emus, I can string something compelling together.
So, that's it?
Yeah, I think we're done here. To be frank, I'm a bit worried that Theodore Roosevelt might press charges against us, considering you just assault one of his specimens.
Oh, please, he loves punching animals. Punches emus constantly, I'm sure he does. Fucking invite him to the premiere. He'd adore this trash.
Right. Okay, I guess that's one guaranteed patron for opening night. Man, am I pumped to get this movie finished. Abso-heckin-lutely stoked. I gotta get back to the cinema, get this editing for tomorrow night. I am not gonna be getting any sleep tonight. But hey, I'm sure if I go long enough without sleep, I'll be too out of it to feel the impending sting of failure, right?
Hey, before you go, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, shoot. What's in the cars, my groovy dude?
So, definitely haunted the cinema is like, right?
Allegedly definitely haunted, yeah. Why?
In the building during its operations, has anyone ever died?
Oh, now that you mention it. Yeah, there might have been an incident or two. Nothing out of the ordinary, though.
Uh-huh.
Big Bertha might have flattened the last projectors to perform maintenance on her.
Flat?
Rolled right over him, yeah. Turned him into a red pancake.
Why did you say incinerator too? Like plural?
Yeah, Big Bertha also kind of tore another maintenance guy's arm off. Then flattened him when that didn't kill him. When in doubt, flatten the repair guy, as they say.
Who says that? Who says that, Oliver?
There's also the time Big Bertha rolled through the wall of the projection room and flattened some of the audience. Rolled right over him.
Oliver, am I? Right, that doesn't sound.
Hey now, Big Bert's our pride and joy. Mr. Dickens did right splurging out on a beautiful second-hand antique projector.
Second hand? Machine who sold him?
Friendly Witch Doctor is hosting a yard sale.
Dude, 100% haunted the cinema is.
In your opinion,
Haunted it definitely is.
let's just agree to disagree.
No, let's not.
Right, then I'll be off. Oh, parting is such sweet sorrow. But hey, I'll see you at the premiere tomorrow. Right.
Be there only if you are.
Don't worry about it. Look. You gotta play down some things sometimes to keep your job going, you know? Oh, it's only a little haunted. It's only a little rusty. It's only a little stuck in my intestines. This sword's only a little bit cutting me in half. It's not a problem.
If I'm not present, I presumably died of a tragic sudden caffeine overdose. If such an event occurs, please be on my ashes to Obama in accordance with my last will and testament.
Why him?
I don't want to lose a bet.
All right, see you tomorrow then, Ash Boy. Boy, what a day.
You punched a goddamned emu.
I did for Oliver, damn it. For cinema itself.
I mean, did you, though? Did you really?
And what is that supposed to mean, Bob?
I mean, are you really certain that this movie is going to achieve anything other than being a resounding flop?
Of course, I'm in it after all.
Right, but the same is also very much true about your own life.
Wait, what do you mean by... Ah, shit. But he's not doing this for himself. For Mr. Dickens, he's doing this.
Do you think that Mr. Dickens really believes in Oliver?
I mean, I'm sure he does. I mean, he's given Oliver so much, right?
Right, so it's completely in character for him to indulge Oliver and give him a last-ditch attempt to save the cinema, knowing he'll lose nothing if the movie flops. I'm sure Mr. Dickens just doesn't have the heart to tell Oliver that it's pointless.
Disembodied destroyer dreams, you. All right. What's your point then, eh? What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Maybe try to tempt per Oliver's expectations at the premiere tomorrow? You can let him down gently so he has time to come to terms with his inevitable failure.
A bummer, it sounds like. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
I know your entire life philosophy can be summarized as an irresponsible and effortless yet hedonistic romp in the pursuit of pleasure.
What do those big words mean?
Whoops. It means you're cosmically underwhelming.
Oh, yeah, no, I totally am. And your point?
My point is, I think you need to go to ground Oliver.
Ground him? Last I checked, not one of my wretched unhatched spawns are named Oliver.
You really should have a discussion with him about the finished movie. Remind him of his other prospects, then that everything will be okay when, if the movie flops on account of it being weird and low budget. What's the use? Go to sleep, you lummox. You can think some more about this tomorrow.
I agreed with that sentiment fully, minus the thinking later bit. Good night, my ethereal maiden.
Wait, I'm not a girl. Yes. Smiles serenely. Wow, people are here. Oh, there's the hobo. There's God. Whoa. I'm honestly surprised. Please, the premiere is actually drawing attendees. Like, actual live people.
Instead of what exactly? Homunculi?
Emu? I meant instead of nobody turning up. I expected an honest phone god tone-wide no-show.
But it has townwide expectation.
Oh, and the raccoon's there too.
I guess my advertising campaign worked wonders then.
I doubt you writing "Come to Olive Man" premiere on condom wrappers and slipping him in random strangers' pockets got very many of those people to come here.
You never know, it could have.
Yeah, but you're kind of really illiterate. Most of Dialtown probably can't read hieroglyphics.
If those pyramid stews could read them, I'm sure the modern man can.
Uh-huh. You should go inside, speak to Oliver.
Yes, go I shall. Yes.
Yes. Hey, I had a phone.
I'm super stoked that you actually came. Very groovy.
I always do.
Wink.
What was that? That was some kind of euphemism, right?
It was, yes. You doing okay, man? You seem generally disheveled.
Oh, you know, I'm running at roughly 0 hours of sleep.
Did you stay up all night working on the movie?
Sure as heck did, yeah.
Well, that's a fine, surefire indicator of quality.
Correct. If I almost excrete my soul from the tortured meat sack containing it, then it must be art, right?
My place. I understood most of those words, but not in that order.
This movie. It's my opus. Our opus. See, at first I thought,
Nah, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
hey, this is kind of cute. This could make a PG-7 out of a few dancing CG raccoons.
Small dancing CG creatures. Objectively a fine choice. Go on.
But then I thought, what if I need to sticking outside the box? So, me, Thunkith, what about a story that starts off funny and silly and then becomes soul-crushingly tragic? But then I thought, what if the movie has no genre? Just a string of raw footage arranged out of order and with ill-fitting music placed over the whole thing.
You fell asleep on or on your keyboard, didn't you?
That is an interesting theory.
Oh, Oliver. It's cool.
It's cool though, just whatever you do, don't tell.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta get the thing open again.
Tally-ho! Oi, my boy! Tonight's your big night. Are you ready for the grand premiere, lad?
I sure am, sir.
Marvelous, simply marvelous. I'm right chuffed to see what you've made.
Yeah, I'm sure people find it just dandy, sir.
Not to worry, lad. The movie need only make enough in sales to realize my failing enterprise. So, no pressure.
Right, yeah, groovy.
Anyway, I must go take my seat. I wouldn't wish to make the euphoric magic of the silver screen. Cheerio, one and all.
Well, he seemed chipper.
Yeah, it's almost like he expects my film to save his failing business.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Oh, hold on, there's a few people behind you in line. We can talk about whatever it is while I'm stalking the reel, okay?
I guess I could wait. Let me just stop to one side.
Greetings, my respective friends and green friends. I'm here to attend your dazzling cinematic premiere as a guest of honor.
Stellar, man. Glad to hear it.
Oh, I'm sure you most certainly are, having a guest as distinguished as the one and only Theodore Roosevelt.
Can I run this guest with my bare hands on?
No, not this one, Iotaphone. All right, that'll be $6.99 for a ticket, sir.
Hey, guys, you should expect me to pay for a ticket to my own red carpet event.
But, Theodore, you aren't actually in the movie.
Correct, but a specimen from my vast array of emu most certainly is, yes. I'm here on his behalf while he recovers from his life-threatening injuries. That emu's fine and you know it. I know nothing of the sort, I'm afraid.
Listen, Mr. Roosevelt, this isn't personal. Everyone's got to pay for a ticket. This very event is a fundraiser to raise money to keep the cinema open.
All right, I'll tell you what, my lad. How's about in exchange for a free ticket in your screening, I give you free and unrestricted access to the zoo?
But isn't entry to the zoo already free?
Well, how about that? It looks as though I've already gone through with my end of the bargain. I suppose that means you have a legal and unwavering obligation to...
All right, you crusty fuck, just go on in.
Bully to that, then. See you in Hollywood, my boy.
He's got a good... I'm gonna have to pull that at some point. Isn't it already free?
Oh, look at that. I've already held up my end of the bargain.
What is going on with the voice thing? Why is it... Must have been picking up some background noise I didn't need.
God, I despise that man.
You know what? I should really listen to you more.
Hell yeah. Might take some people you think are nifty. Might take some jerky you should see.
Sup, bozos? Billy's here now.
Hey, you. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Scram, get on out of here. Tonight's a big night and I have enough to do without having to fix my hockeyist gaze on you all night.
Yeah, but this movie's rated 18 and up, dude. I shit my pants halfway during filming and refused to put them back on. Oliver, you didn't remember to add a blur in that post, right?
Ah, shit. This movie just be that bit more memorable, huh?
Look at no smaller one. No minors allowed. Scram.
Hey, I'm no minor. Look, I've even got my ID on me.
Name Little Billiam. Anytime with your mom, age 18. Job, full-time mad bastard. Mayor Mingus approved. Don't check, lads. It's good.
I think this identification must be fake.
Hey, you know what that means? If he's legally an adult, kick his ass.
But I can't pinpoint any obvious discrepancies.
Look, you little brat. It's a no either way. Like I said, I can't have you tarnishing the film's one opportunity to save this place with your loud shenanigans.
Loud shenanigans? Hey, bozo, for your information, I'm actually planning to be on my best behavior tonight.
You told me earlier you were going to smuggle your megaphone into the theater. To repeatedly battle Krungus during the climax.
You gangers snitch!
You're like 5. What the actual fuck? Where are you learning words like Krungus and gangrenous?
How, you think I didn't come with Krungus myself? I got like 8 kids on the playground who could back me up.
Scram, go, get out. Ah!
Fine, whatever, bozos. Your move's gonna totally bomb anyways, bro. No scissors from me required. Ciao.
God, I hate that little Krungus.
Krungus.
I'm dialing the cops right now.
Is this how I come off to Jerry? I need to send him another fruits basket or something.
Another?
The first one didn't seem to sway him.
Huh. Fine fruit.
Apple core, banana peel, used eggplant.
Define a used eggplant.
Hey, look, another customer.
Hey, it's me. I'm here now.
Oh, hey, sup, Randy? What brings you here?
Oh, he's just rummaging around in the dumpster out back, and I've heard someone mention the premiere.
Well, heck, it's groovy to have you here.
Yeah, so, what's the movie about?
That's a great question.
Right, yeah.
I'm in it.
God, what the... Wait, something about you feels familiar.
Do you spend much time at the park, perhaps?
Oh! So you're the naked green figure I keep seeing scurrying around in my peripheral vision.
Oh yeah, me that would be alright.
My fears of losing my own mind have now been replaced with the tangible fear of encountering you.
Yeah. All right, so that'll be $6.99, Randy.
You can offer me a discount on account of me being vaguely familiar, could you?
I suppose I could drop to 5 since I...
How about 25 cents?
Randy... You have no money to your name, then why'd you even bother showing up?
I just want to get out cold.
Good call. This place is as warm and moist as can be.
Yeah, about that. Why is it so humid in here?
I'm sure it's just from the mold on the walls breathing.
Huh. Well, it is warm.
Look. It lasts you in line, Randy. Just go sit in the back and don't make any noise, alright?
Hot dog, Oliver, you're the best. Can you be my
Randy!
I'm going.
Keep forgetting to ask him about the bandage on his head. Heard from little Billy played you on him that he hit his head on a rock, but I'm sure there's gotta be more story than that, right?
If it's anything like him, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, come on, Randy's lovely. Once you get to know him, I'm sure he'd make someone very happy.
Yeah, an organ stature, maybe. Or a mean-spirited coroner looking to take his frustrations out on a body.
Is Randy dead in this scenario?
Inconsequential.
Perhaps, yeah. Randy, turmoil and bodies aside, we got a screening to initiate.
Initiate isn't a very call to action verb, is it? Like start, do, make, squirt, those have punch. Like pressing the on button on an ointment making machine initiating is.
Let's just do the screening.
Yes, let's.
All right, let's get...
Olive Man, this place, what is it?
Oh! This is my vile sanctum, Milaire.
Specifically?
Oh, projector room number 1.
Is that...
Sure as heck is. Say hello to Big Bertha, our pride and joy.
Oliver, she just moved.
It's got a hat on.
Yeah, she probably just had some air stuck in her.
Oliver, she moved again.
Yeah, ditto.
Oliver, I think your movie projector is sentient. And angry.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. She's got a lot of soul.
Devour shows I'm pretty sure she does.
Well, if she's eating souls, then how are said souls haunting the place then, huh? Ha! Checkmate!
Don't forget to empty the piss jars, my boy, Dickens.
Ah, shit. Okay, May, we're slightly fucking haunted. Laugh it up.
Oliver, she shouldn't be in here. She's a wild animal, man.
You're not insisting that I turn her over to the zoo, are you?
No, let her roam free. Around their open plains, you must let her roll. The open air on her pipes and bolts she has to feel. Over a small creature, she can roll as many as she wants. Cooped up in here, it's not right.
But she's our only movie projector.
I use projector at a garage sale you can buy for $15. Happiness, don't you want her to be?
You're right, you're right. I'll bring this up to Dickens after the premiere. If we have time to talk about anything other than our movie's vast success, the sudden salvation of the cinema itself.
Yeah, right.
Iodophone. Can I ask you a hard question? One that I'd like you to answer completely honestly.
Uh-huh.
This movie,
The one we should have loaded into Bertha minutes ago?
yeah, right, that one. Do you think it'll turn the rings around for me? For us?
See? I knew this would come up. I'm right, as always.
Shut up. Shut up, I have a question to answer.
Did you just tell me to shut up after I finished speaking just so you could answer my question, which I'd already finished asking?
Not gonna lie, I was talking to the narrator.
You realize the movie's done, don't you? Pal, I'm not recording you right now. The movie's ready to air. Like, right now. Speaking of, I gotta ask. Do you think the movie would turn things around?
Look, man, I haven't even seen the movie. For all I know, it's just 90 minutes of me gargling paint thinner.
Okay, not all 90 minutes are comprised solely of... Ah, shit. It's already a side turbulent development process. There should realistically be little to no paint thinner gargling to fill extra time up.
You know, I think you expected too much from yourself.
Okay, fine. I rushed the editing. I get it.
No, I mean, all of this. You're in your 20s, man. That's pretty young in human years. Isn't it?
So, what? You think developing a film is too much?
I don't get how you expected to repair Mr. Dickens' dying business on your own. On your first try at the last possible moment.
Hey now, for all we know, the public could love this movie.
And they could despise it, correct? Isn't it crazy that you're relying on this one shot to define your future?
Phone God, you're right. I've set myself, both of us, up for failure.
Hey now, I don't give a flying fuck if this flops.
I didn't mean you and me. I meant me and Mr. Dickens.
Oh, right, yeah. But look, you and Mr. Dickens will live. I've always got a room in my tent if you need somewhere to crash.
That's sweet, real sweet, but
This was all going to happen anyway, man. I just want you to be okay if and when it does.
okay. We've done our best. Time to load Bertha up and get to it then.
Speaking of, again, you've got to release her into the wild soon.
I know.
Like tomorrow soon.
I know.
Take a breath, man. Relax. Really love this, people could.
Yeah, I suppose they could. Alright, well, it's been real, but here goes nothing. Fuck. Ugh.
Hello, Dialtown. Rachel from the Dialtown News Network here. This just in, last night's premiere of The Passion of Frog Thing has been reported as a resounding failure. Despite curious advertising efforts, in the end, the event only had a modest turnout of 24 unsatisfied patrons. Of the 4 reviewers who happened to attend the showing, 3 are now comatose. The remaining reviewer who's still conscious doesn't really want to talk about what he saw. Poor guy. We interviewed a few citizens who attended the premiere, and they had this to say. Honestly, I just wanted to get in out of the cold, and I think hypothermia would have been more palatable in all honesty.
The lack of which to myself was criminal. Criminal, I say. Say, is this live? Come on down to Dialtown City Zoo, friends. We have tapirs. Tapirs.
Okay, enough of it. Honestly, that movie converted me from an ensure agnostic to a firm atheist. No merciful God could let that scene where the green one gargle paint thinner exist, no matter how disinterested he is in our plight. Well, there you have it. I know what they say, all publicity is good publicity. But to those people, we at the Dialtown News Network would like to recommend giving The Passion of a Frog Thing a watch. And seeing how you feel then. Hey, look, you have to remember, in this timeline, Karen's still stuck at a job she hates. Good morning, I hear the phone. I hope you're... What in the phone god's name are you staring at?
Put a frog in a pot. Watching him trying to climb out.
Just a pro tip here. The last 17 times you tried this, the frog died.
Yeah, but this time there's no lid nor a lit fire under the pot.
Yeah, look at it. It's a little... Why is it... Oh, of course it's a tape measure because it has the tongue.
So the odds are fair, methinks.
Right. What's your end game here, anyhow?
Want to see the definitive threshold of frog slaughter?
Yes, that's... Say, I wonder how Oliver's premiere went. Isn't that a much more engaging topic to think about?
Nah, Little Billy told me a few days ago that apparently you bombed.
In fairness, is Little Bitty really the reliable source of information?
Yeah. He was the one who informed me of what 911 was.
And he said it was an inside job, conducted by clowns.
In fairness, he did show me a newspaper that reported the clown thing.
Yeah, but in fairness, you're illiterate. I bet you any money that the article wasn't what he said it was.
What makes you say that?
Why would the article's picture have been of a tractor flattening a beach seal?
Or why was there one tractor even on the beach in the first place?
Maybe if you knew how to read, you could have found out.
Fine, I'll go visit Oliver and ask him about his lousy premiere.
Brilliant, yes.
Hello, Oliver? Where is he? Where's the boy?
Well, I don't know. You sure you walked into the right place? This ain't the cinema.
Mark my words, the cinema was right here.
Then that must mean... Yikes, guess it's already gone.
Ah, drat, alas, I was too late.
You still might be able to get Oliver's mailing address to send you for condolences via mailman, mailwoman, or perhaps carrier pigeon.
Ah, yes, the 3 genders.
Hey, friendo, I was wondering when you dropped by. What's the haps?
Olive man, you're here. Have you returned here once more to burn the place down into a scornful rage? Did you do all this?
I lugged the remaining furniture out of here, took an axe to the light fixtures, if that's what you're talking about. But fortunately, I'm neither a vandal, salvager, nor a copperwire thief.
Then why'd you wreck the place? Seems rather rude to me.
Hey, I'm just following Mr. Dickens' orders.
Oliver, my boy, if you're not stripping copper from the wire from the walls, then why wouldn't Mr. Dickens order such mayhem, such needless destruction? Such abundant and ceaseless malarkey!
Well, okay, I might have misspoken. I guess I am salvaging somewhat, since it's my job to salvage what's left over from our failed cinema business.
I don't understand. What else of value could possibly be left here? I heard from Mr. Billy that the premiere bombed.
Of course he'd tell you that.
He showed me an article from the Happenings paper.
Oh, he showed you the newspaper review.
Yeah, he said they tore you to shreds. Every single critic who attended the premiere. And isn't comatose.
In fairness, that's only one critic.
But, I mean, yeah, the film didn't exactly get glowing reviews, you know, on account of it being so groundbreaking. True art is never appreciated in its own time.
I don't know, man. Let me quote the review. If I could douse a film in gasoline and light it up, I'd watch the film burn with glee. And this time, I'd actually enjoy watching it.
Hey, that reviewer had 90 whole minutes to burn this place down while the film was playing. He was totally bluffing.
Oliver Swift's newest and only movie is an abortion of cinema itself. That makes me wish I was likewise aborted.
See? That's still a strong statement.
About the soup one. You mean, the phone booth man? I met him a while back, yeah.
In the same way assassinating Bigfoot over a parking ticket would be.
Bigfoot totally can't drive.
Bigfoot fucks, I'm sure he can drive.
Look, I can't refuse that Bigfoot fucks, but you also can't refute that negative publicity is still publicity. For your information, almost 5,000 people ended up showing up to the screening after that review. They all wanted to gawk at our marvelous train wreck.
Wait, you made bank?
Yeah, people turned up in droves to see our depraved horror flick.
Wait, a movie we filmed was a horror flick?
Well, and initially imagined more of a transcendent piece of media that encapsulated both the sincere beauty and the raw anger of all that falls into the huge thumb of phone god.
And our movie wasn't that?
People didn't really notice the beauty under the divine thumb. But plenty saw the untapped blistering rage and shat themselves.
So people turned up expecting a cutting-edge horror flick.
Yeah, and we delivered.
Okay, that makes sense. The premiere was a success then. So wait, why in Phone God's Queen Earth are you tearing the cinema apart?
Well, see, Mr. Dickens and I had a conversation about expectations.
Uh-huh.
Don't get me wrong, he was immensely thankful that I'd saved the cinema, but turns out he really didn't think that I could actually pull this off at all. I just wanted to see what I'd come up with.
Huh, why?
Well, Mr. Dickens informed me of something pretty surprising, actually. Turns out, operating a cinema wasn't actually his ultimate dream at all. It was for him to get into directing movies of his own.
Huh?
You know how it is. Mr. Dickens grew up in a different era. He started a family once he came of age, which he obviously had to provide for. He didn't have the opportunity to just up and leave for Hollywood. The stakes for failure were too high. He had people depending on him, you know? It just wasn't an option.
Yeah, but I don't see what this has to do with us or our movie.
Well, for a while, I wondered why Mr. Dickens was so encouraging when I pitched the old save this year's cinema with an indie movie idea. I suppose I just figured that he thought my idea was just dandy and that I'd be a surefire success. But now, I get it. He had no faith in the movie at all and was just certain that the cinema would have to shut down no matter what.
So he was attempting to set you up for failure? Wow, what a crumb-spewing ass face.
No, it's not remotely like that. Not at all. You see, when I pitched the idea, Mr. Dickens said he saw his younger self in me. The idealistic younger version of himself who'd given anything to drop everything and become a movie director. Mr. Dickens wanted more than anything for me to take the risk that he never could. That he, and only he'd shoulder the burden of my failure, allowing me to try it again and maybe succeed. Mr. Dickens said he was so proud of me for doing what he never could. And that's precisely why he couldn't allow this place to remain open if it meant that it'd stay the complete extent of my potential.
So that was it then. The end of his dream.
Aw, that's pretty sweet. I had a feeling it was something like that, but aw.
Or so I thought. One of the bad reviews really tore the cinema itself apart as a venue, said that it suited the horrifying train wreck of a film being shown here. And that's when it occurred to me. that just maybe I was actually finding something that we could use. People are so sure that the place is supposedly haunted.
Oliver, this place is so haunted.
Okay, fine. The place is absolutely riddled with specters, spirits, and other assorted ghouls. Happy now?
Oh, I missed that. Yep.
Happy now?
Immensely. Go on.
So I realized that Mr. Dickens hadn't even really wanted to own a cinema, and he wants to see me spread my own wings and make my own creations. And this venue alone is considered pretty horrific, with terror apparently being my unknown signature. The solution's obvious.
It is?
Dialtown's first horror attraction.
What, like a scare house?
Right. You know, I realized I was making a mistake trying to go against the grain to convince people that they want something that they clearly didn't want. Honestly, this seems to be the best way forward.
So that's why you're hacking the place apart?
To make the place even more unsightly, yes. Best of all, Mr. Jenkins gets to assess me in creating exhibits and stuff. So he gets a second chance in his dream too. What do you think of this poster?
Dickens and Sons Scare Shack. Aww. Excited barking noises.
Yeah, see? That's exactly the reaction I was going for. I do owe you something though, you know.
Fine, cough up then. Nah.
Well, here it is. Thank you. Sincerely. I could have attempted this on my own, granted. But I don't think I could have ended up here on my own. You believed in me when nobody else did and stood by my side through thick and thin. You even let me document you so I could take a financial risk for a dying cinema. All for the dream of a man you hadn't even met. There's nothing gnarlier than that, Slick.
Me do good? Me make all of man happy?
Hell yeah, you make all of man happy. Man, you know what the best part is? We're the only horror attraction on Earth with real ghosts. I hope. Phone God, we don't even have to pay them, since they're dead. Though, I think one of the ghosts might be a dead union leader, so we'll see how that goes.
I guess it's all worked out.
I guess so.
What a big Bertha.
Oh, I know what you suggested. I let her go. She's free now to roam Phone God's green earth as she pleases.
Good. The great outdoor problem she is now.
Actually, nah, I misspoke earlier, come to think of it. The best part is that
Hey, bozos, how's it hanging? Heard your note movie totally fucking bombed.
The best part is I get to do this! Out you go, you little scrub! This attraction is 18s only!
Ouch, my youth glands!
Yeah, chuck the child.
Ha! Rad! He's maimed now.
The best possible ending this truly is.
The ending where everything works out just fine for Oliver Swift, the gnarliest man in Dialtown. Yay! Yeah. Yeah, I'm really, like, again, same deal as last time. It's like, honestly, okay, so you have like the weird, goofy nonsense of their theater of the movie becoming so horrific that they actually managed to turn it into a success. It's the producers. This is just the producers. They made a flop that was so good it turned into a success. And then they get all this stuff and they get to run a haunted house and all that stuff. It's like, you have all this goofy, like, context around everything, but at the core, it's still, like, a good story. Which is really impressive to do without falling too hard on the joke, which I feel like a lot of games would. I mean, granted, it is still falling pretty hard on the joke, but the joke isn't everything. Anyway. That is Oliver's story. So, I'm not going to continue because my throat is in bad shape. Saved a dying theater for ruin, so now we gotta teach an ape man to accept himself and help a man emerge from a dumpster for the final time. So, clearly that's Randy, and then somebody else I haven't met yet. I can't exit. Anyway, yeah, halfway there. Well, a little under halfway, I guess. So next time, I guess, it might be Randy. We'll see how that goes. I might just do Randy because that'll be a good break on my throat. As the character voice I picked for him is not horrible. And then I'll have to see what I can come up with for a good Gingy voice. Anyway, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave that for today. I need to rest my throat and maybe take a nap because I'm actually feeling tired, possibly heat fatigue. The other character doesn't talk at all? Oh, well, at least that'll make things easier for me. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully that was a fun stream. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. I'll be back with this, I guess, next week or thereabouts. Gotta check on dates and stuff. It'll be sometime next week. Thursday or Friday or whatever. Gotta make sure I don't overlap with anything else. Oh, thanks. That's great to hear. Yeah, like I said, thanks for stopping by. Tomorrow is going to be more programming stuff. Doing more block ball work. And, depending on how I feel later, like if my throat has recovered, I may do like a cheeky little Vampire Survivors stream just to get some of the new unlocks that have recently been updated into the game. So we'll see if that happens. Otherwise, tomorrow for programming, next week for more block ball. So, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. And see you next time. Yeah, no worries. If you do, that's great. If you don't, that's what the VODs are for on Twitch and YouTube. Anyway, see ya.